John Cena versus The Undertaker. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some major backstage news right now. John Cena versus The Undertaker. John Cena versus The Undertaker is set to headline WWE's WrestleMania 32. I have a lot to say, but I'll get into what the source is saying to me right now, and then I'll give my opinion. John Cena versus The Undertaker is set to be the two main events at WrestleMania. There's only one main event. Don't fucking bullshit me with that. PW Insider is reporting that WWE is looking to put together the match between Taker and Cena with The Rock versus Triple H as the other main event. You know what? I know CM Punk rambles on Twitter all the time, but I have got to say this, okay? There is only one main event. There is no two main events. There is not every single match is a main event. I mean, if WWE had their way, they'd have the pre-show as the fucking main event. The pre-show is a main event. Oh, you have to watch. You might feed that into the kiddies, but that's just bullshit, okay? I'm sorry, I have to say that, okay? But anyway, let's get back in the news. I apologize. I ramble on a little bit. I have a lot to say about this. The Cena versus Taker match has been rumored for years and is widely considered a dream match. Yeah, a lot of people do want to see it, but, well, I'll get to my opinion at the end. Due to the fact that two of the WWE's biggest superstars and really met in a major context or a big stage in the greatest veteran of all time against the franchise star of the last decade. Together, The Rock Triple H main event, Cena Taker is the kind of blockbuster guarantees WrestleMania's huge level of interest. WWE wants to break the record in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, so we could see a lot of main events here, and I say main events because there's only one main event. That's the last match. The only issue that could threaten the match is injury sustained by Seth Rollins and the impact it's having on WWE's booking plans. It may cause WWE to go down different paths, and the WWE title situation is very much in the air right now. But I don't think, hopefully, but Cena and The Undertaker can move forward as planned. That is truly to be the match of the ages. No, it's not. For many people, it is even bigger than The Rock versus Triple H, so it could be interesting to see what goes down next year. Right. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to see this match. And some people might be pissed off at that. But I think Cena needs to be involved in some other feud. I think it is time for Taker versus Sting this year. I know Sting is injured, but I hope he's back at WrestleMania. Some people are saying he's not coming back. I think he might come back. But I think Sting versus Taker is something that I really want to see. I've been waiting for this for years and years and years, and I've been doing this now for nearly 5 years, and I've been waiting for Sting versus The Undertaker. It's time for the bullshit is over, okay? You sold this shit last year. You had Triple Bitch against The Undertaker. Triple H against Sting. You had that bullshit. I don't want to see it. Then you had The Undertaker against Bray Wyatt with one leg. I'm sorry, but this is going on far too long. I'm saying this right now. WWE needs if they have set this in stone, and bear in mind, like I said, I doubt it'll change booking plans for WrestleMania because we all know Vinnie Mac likes to work at the very last minute. But let me say this right now. I do not, and I repeat, do not want to see this match. I want to see Sting versus The Undertaker. I am through with exceptions and people saying, oh, that's a great match. No, okay? We've waited long enough. We have waited long enough for this match against Sting and The Undertaker. Nothing's getting in the way. It's like, you know, Vegeta when he was with Majin Buu and he had like the Majin thing and he says, I will not wait any longer, and he just goes, ah! That's me. I've waited long enough. I have been a fan of WWE for many, many years, but I have waited way too long. I was a fan of WCW and I was a fan of WWE, and I always wanted Sting versus The Undertaker, and I think the time of bullshit that WWE's feeding us is over. The time is over. Sting, Undertaker, main event, WrestleMania, do it now. I will not take any exceptions. I will not take any bullshit. I have waited long enough for this match. The fans have waited long enough for this match, and that is the match that needs to happen. And I don't care what anyone else says. People might say, well, you can't because Sting's injured. I don't care, okay? I am sick, sore, and tired of excuses by other wrestling fans saying that this match cannot happen, that Sting and The Undertaker cannot happen. I'm sick of it. They waited so long for Sting to join the WWE. Now he's with the WWE. They're prancing and you know, this is a funny thing. UFC had their dream matches. Boxing had Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Wrestling has not had that dream match. The only real dream match we've had is John Cena versus The Rock. That is the only match that we've really wanted to see, and it eventually happened. Apart from that, we have not seen Sting, Undertaker. I do not care about excuses. I do not care about injury. I do not give a shit anymore. I am sick, sore, and tired of saying this day in and day out. The time of talk is over, okay? The talk is over. Sting, Undertaker, I will not settle for anything less, any other bullshit I do not care about. I do not care about John Cena. I do not care about him facing The Undertaker. I do not care. The streak is over. There is no incentive to watch this match. There is no incentive. And by the way, see, looking back on it, Brock Lesnar should not have won the streak. I'm sorry, looking back on it, it really should not, because it doesn't really make any sense. That's personally my opinion. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena, Undertaker, no, okay? I am sick, sore, and tired of people making excuses that they wanted. This match should have happened ages ago, okay? Maybe a few years ago, fantastic, fine, that's okay. But at the end of the day, Sting is with the WWE. He should be facing Taker. I want Sting, Undertaker in a match at WrestleMania. I will not settle for anything less. Okay? Some people are going to be pissed off at me and say, oh, look at you, you're all demanded. Do you know what? I've waited 5 years. 5 years I've been reporting on this. 5 years I've been on this channel. It will be, the 5th of December will be my 5th anniversary of me debuting on YouTube, and I have waited long enough. I have waited long enough for this horse shit. I've waited long enough. No, the time of talk is over. No more. I will not settle for anything less. Because the fans always have to make exceptions. Triple H versus Sting. It could be a great match. It might be great. No, it sucked. I said it sucked before, and it sucked after the match. I don't care what anyone says. And this is just another excuse to not have Taker versus Sting. I do not give a damn. I want this match to happen. I don't give a damn. Nothing's getting in my way. As for WWE's proposal against John Cena versus The Undertaker, this is my proposal. This is what I say. Okay, I'm going to piss off a lot of people, but I don't give a damn anymore. I'm sick, sore, and fucking tired of waiting for this match to happen. I will not settle for anything less. Anything less. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.